Hey everybody, welcome back. It is finally here. The Benchmade Mini Freek 565 BK-02 is the model number, and that beautiful CPM M4 coated blade. This is dubbed the Mini Super Freek, or the Super Mini Freek. Let's call it the Super Mini Freek. Pretty awesome stuff here. What do you get in the box? Benchmade use and care manual, and of course that information on that Life Sharp warranty, which is awesome. You get the microfiber bag in here. A little bit of information about the access lock tucked underneath that beautiful split arrow clip. Gotta love the split arrow clip. But overall, this may look familiar, very familiar. And we will take a look at the full-size Freek, the Super Freek, that came out, wow, what, 2 years ago now? Something, maybe even more, maybe even longer, maybe even 3 or 4 years ago. Probably about 3 years ago. But overall, the Mini Super Freek, it's gorgeous. It's beautiful. I've already used this one a couple times today, so we're just getting to put it on camera. You have that beautiful G10 in black and gray. The milling pattern is terrific. It helps with the handling. You also have, as you can see, that kind of burgundy red, first layer right there in the middle, kind of the base liner. And you can see that kind of mix on there as well. The beautiful red barrel spacers, and of course, the black thumb stud. So, as in my other Freeks, this pattern, the full-size ones, I did get a set of red thumb studs and put those on there to kind of complete the package. It's running on those beautiful phosphor bronze washers. It's got the liners here, kind of the partial ones, and it goes down to right here where this clip is, or I'm sorry, this screw. So you have your inset smaller liners. Overall, beautiful blade shape. I have a large glove size hand, fits well. You got that thumb ramp with some jemping on it. It locks in, it's ready to go. Now, I'm excited. I have several versions of the Mini Freek. I have the Jade, I have the carbon fiber, and we have the original. I've also taken a couple of the original S30V versions, put some aftermarket scales on there. Sorry, Benchmade, but had to do it. It made the knife terrific. Now, this operates off the access lock. This, out of the box, very, very good. No lock stick, which is nice because you have the coated access bar. You can see in there. One of the other things, we check for centering. Straight out of the box, it is center, which is great. Overall, this is the one we've been waiting for. I know so many of you who have been waiting for this one as well. Go pick this one up. It's full retail $270. Some of the dealers already have it for like $245. You have the CPM M4 blade steel. It's a Cerakote finish to it. The weight on this is 2.89 ounces, so 2.9 ounces. That perfect EDC, and it's solid. It's solid. The G10, you're not going to have any problems with it. No flex whatsoever. And you have a 3-inch blade on this. It's a drop point. It's got that very familiar design to the blade shape. The thickness on the blade, 0.10 of an inch. And of course, overall length, 7.05 inches. And closed, 4.05. And this one comes with the Select Edge on it. So Benchmade's been using the Select Edge on some of their hunting knives. This is trickling over to the blue class now, which is terrific. And I believe this is going to be a 17-degree Select Edge, but I'll double check and I'll put it in the comments when I find out. We got to get clarification on it, but made in the USA by Benchmade Knife Company. To me, this one's an ultimate win. It's one that you got to get in your collection. You got to use. Now, I will say, before we do a comparison on some other knives and look at some of the other Mini Freeks, this is the pocket clip that comes with it. It's the mini split arrow clip. Now, you can put other clips on there. So maybe you want to get more traditional and you want to go with a deep pocket carry clip from Benchmade. They do have those on their website. You can see, oh, maybe this is the standard full size. Yeah, this might be the standard full size split arrow clip because this is the standard deep carry. And you can see where that's going to kind of ride right there on those screws, obviously over top of this one. But I'll probably switch mine out to the either the mini. You can get the mini deep carry clip, which is a nice one as well. And you can see where that one's going to ride. If you're putting it there, it's going to ride a lot higher in the pocket than the standard split arrow. So I will probably put either this mini deep carry or the full-size deep carry on this one. And I'll probably swap out those thumb studs to a nice, beautiful set of red ones that I picked up from my friend Adrian down in Australia. I will put a link to his website below. He's got all sorts of coated hardware. But let's take a look at the original OG Mini Freek from back in the day. You have your plastic, is the light gray. You have this rubber material, which is the black. It is very grippy. It came, lanyard hole fans, they did not forget you on any of these models. A great, great knife. However, this rubber made it really sticky to get in and out of the pocket. So I understand why that one probably got discontinued, but the blade shape itself, terrific. Now, my carbon fiber one, still out on loan, so hopefully we'll see that one back soon. But we do have the Jade one that they came out with, the exclusive SHOT Show edition from 2021. This is a first production run that they did. Pretty awesome. Now, overall, this was an S30V, or actually, never mind. This is not, ignore the labeling. The first production run on this one is from an actual first production Mini Freek. I put some aftermarket scales from Rogue on it to match. This is what the Jade one kind of looked like, but it had a different blade steel. So ignore this one. But overall, the Jade one, I think I saw it on a couple websites still, right around the 240, 250 mark. That one's kind of a build, looks just like it. I grabbed the wrong one out of the drawer, so my apologies. But the OG original Mini Freek is right here. You can go as far to put some other scales on it. I got some beautiful applied weapons technology, AWT aluminum scales that are coated on a version as well. You can see what it looks like with the mini deep carry. It's terrific. And then, of course, I put some Rogue Blade Works scales on this one as well. Picked this one up from a good friend, but the G10 was awesome. So, as you can tell, we've been waiting a long time for this version of the Mini Freek, and it's exciting to see. So, let's compare it to the full-size Super Freek. This one's the serrated version, some red thumb studs. You can see how it makes it pop, and it blends in really well. But you can also see the overall comparison, size-wise. So the Super Freek, the full size, I have a large glove size hand. It's a big knife, good for even people with the old XL paws or the double XL paws. The Mini, that's going to be your decision maker. So we're going to compare it to a couple other Benchmades as well, so you get a really good look here. Maybe you have a Mini Griptilian, and you're like, how does this compare to a Mini Griptilian? So there's your Mini Griptilian. Size-wise, a little bit more on the blade, a little bit more on the handle on the Mini Freek over the Mini Griptilian, so that is really cool. Your Mini Griptilian is going to be slightly thinner in blade stock and in the handle. So you just need to know that. And how is it going to compare to the bug out? A lot of people have a bug out. You know, your friend probably has a bug out that you can borrow. If you don't have one, you can check it out. This is the size comparison to the full-size bug out, to the Mini Freek. It's pretty good. Now, obviously, size difference in width is going to be a lot different between the two just because of the way it's built. This Mini Freek is super sturdy. It's good to go. And let's get one more knife, maybe a full-size Griptilian, so you can kind of see what it looks like compared to a full-size, and you can see the difference on that. So, a little bit smaller, of course, than the full-size Griptilian, but it's that just a little bit bigger than a Mini Griptilian that makes this a really good everyday carry knife. And, of course, with that beautiful matching G10 and the red combo, it's what we've been waiting for. So, overall, we're going to do some upgrades to this one, so check out the upcoming video on that. We'll get some new thumb studs on it. We'll put the new clip on it. We may even break it down, put that old slick 'em all on there with the pivot lube, all the good stuff. But let me know down in the comments. Have you been waiting for this one? Are you picking it up? I've already seen a couple people post from my Instagram that, hey, I got it on pre-order. It's on its way. I've already picked one up. That's awesome. So this is a really good one. I think pricing, we're pretty fair on it. At $243, it's your favorite Benchmade dealer. Overall, you know, the Mini Freek in Jade was at $250. The OG Mini Freek, this is coming out many, many years ago. that was at the 135. So I think we've kind of seen the increase with the CPM M4, the pricing overall. I think 243 is pretty fair. A little bit higher, you make those arguments, it's what it is. But overall, I'm really excited. This one's out. We can finally get this one going. Like I said, I couldn't wait to carry it, so we carried it today. Already used it several times. But this one lasts forever in your collection. As they say, yours for life. It's one of their new tags. I like the My Benchmade tag as well. But I hope you're having an awesome day. Make sure to do something kind for someone. Hashtag DSKFS. But most importantly, have an awesome rest of your day. Take care.